Oh my God.
Hey, first try?
Nike GT Cut 2s.
Yo, what's going on everyone? It's your boy Nelly Nell from Hoopla. Today we have a super highly anticipated sneaker review on the Nike GT Cut 2s. Coming off the super popular Nike GT Cuts, the GT Cut 2s had a lot of shoes to fill and it's supposed to be better, right? But aesthetically speaking, I personally like the looks of the GT Cuts better. It looked more clean and sleek, whereas, the GT Cut 2s looks like and reminds me a lot of the old Nike running shoe, the Nike Epic React. And you can't tell me that these don't look like those. But don't judge a book by its cover and let the looks fool you. There are a lot of good tech in this shoe that may or may not be better than the first model. Let's find out. As always, we're gonna start off with the traction. The smear traction helps you briefly stick to the ground, while the other directional traction helps you dig your toe in and out, while the hollow herringbone pattern helps you stop quicker. The traction on these is solid. The thread pattern is very deep, thick, and rigid. It does take quite a lot of time to break in, but afterwards, it does, grip the floor pretty well. Although the traction is not as good as the first pair, where it doesn't grip as hard compared to the ones. The shoes do pick up quite a lot of dust where wiping is heavily needed. And lastly, the rubber on the outsole is hard enough for y'all to take these outdoors. For materials of the GT Cut 2s, the upper is screen mesh backed by an underlying fabric that also has less plastic used on the lateral side of the shoe. Visible breathability in the lightweight upper also provides a comfortable fit, and the molded tongue extends to the toe area and expands for extra comfort. The materials on these are very soft and flexible, although it's not very durable. And y'all thought the ones were lightweight. The materials on the 2s have been reduced, where these are super lightweight. It weighs about like 12 ounces. And like 12 ounces, that's light. Ventilation has also improved from the previous model. It has a plush interior that makes it ideal for players who want to feel quick without sacrificing comfort or control. To me, the materials on these fit a lot better than the GT Cuts, but it's nothing premium. For support and lockdown, the GT Cut 2 has a stiff clip around the heel that helps you lock your foot in over the cushioning, lacing directly through the medial and lateral webbing loops that adds forefoot support. The stability on these is not the greatest, where it is a little bit high off the ground, where I felt a little bit wobbly. I didn't totally feel confident when moving around in these. I also had a little bit of heel slippage in the beginning during the break-in process. I had to really tie up the top of the shoelaces pretty tight to really secure my foot down towards the back. There's also a lack of torsional stability, where overall I feel like the lockdown and support on these are kind of iffy. For cushion, the GT Cut 2 has a combination of Nike React paired with Air Zoom strobel cushioning stacked with a Zoom Air unit in the heel, along with React foam in the midsole that adds responsive comfort. Cushioning for this shoe continues to add some of the best bounce and impact protection in the game. Very similar to the first GT Cuts, but these are improved and better. The cushioning on these is fantastic, where the midsole is thicker from the previous model and you definitely feel it right away. You're getting more impact in the cushion and a more rugged sensation in the forefoot. However, you are losing a little bit of court feel with the cushioning being a little thicker compared to the first model. Responsiveness is really good on these, where you're able to make quick movements. The React insole also provides support and comfort, while the soft foam midsole offers a comfortable underfoot experience. With so much cushioning tech on the bottom parts of the shoe, it does feel a bit bottom heavy, but overall it still provides you a plush, bouncy, and comfortable ride. Oh, and one of my favorite upgrades on the GT Cuts 2 is that the drop-in midsoles in these now have a top layer where your socks do not stick onto, the drop-in midsole, whereas the first model, it was just like all rubber, and then, your socks would be like sticking onto the insole, where, your socks would like crunch up, and I really didn't like that. And with these, the new drop-in midsole now has like a top layer where it prevents your socks from sticking. As far as comfort and size fit goes, these do run true to size. It's not as narrow compared to the ones, and the easy lacing system gives you a very adjustable fit. although it still continues with the snug fit like. So for wide footers, y'all might want to go up a half size if you guys want more wiggle room. And as far as comfort, the shoe is very, very comfortable from the cushioning to the materials. For pricing, the Nike GT Cut 2 retails for $170. It is pretty steep and a pretty hefty price, but you are getting a good amount of tech in the shoe. And as popular as the ones were, these definitely will be sought after as well. And for my overall rating, I'm gonna give the Nike GT Cut 2s a score of 4 out of 5, with, you know, the GT Cuts being such a popular and good performance shoe. The GT Cut 2s had a lot of shoes to fill in. The best aspect of the shoe has got to be the cushioning. Traction and materials are solid, whereas the support and lockdown isn't the greatest. The GT Cut line, whether it's the ones or the twos, are great for guards that are, you know, very shifty and who are very quick with their movements. All in all, the GT Cut 2 performs better for me more than the ones, but both of them are still good performance hoop shoes. Hope you guys enjoyed that sneaker review on the Nike Air Zoom GT Cut 2s. Let me know down in the comment section below what were some of y'all thoughts on the GT Cut 2s. Do you guys like them? Do you guys dislike them? And for those of you guys who have hooped in the GT Cut 2s, how well did it perform for you guys? Did you guys agree with some of the things I said or disagree with some of the things I said? And lastly, let me know what other sneakers you guys would like to see me review. Give this video a like, share it with your friends. Follow me on all my social medias. Links will be in the description box down below. And until next time, it's your boy Nelly Nell from Hoop Life, and I'm out. Peace.
Nice beat, give it up, thinking these women excite me. Give it up, wishing y'all can pass me. Run it up, stepping, I'm moving at high speed. Yeah.